1 for more options.
Hi, this message is for Matthew. This is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. I'm calling about your expired listing. I'm also the host of a show called Discover Connecticut. I do this really unique show which highlights the communities, the real estate, and the 400 years of history under our feet. What I'd like to do is incorporate your property into this experience and content create for your listing, not just take photos the first week, which is what most people do. I'd like to actually continue to, as this process unfolds, create new content about features of the property. I was also the first realtor in Fairfield County to buy a drone in 2013, and I would just shoot your property all over with that drone, not just once, but consistently, while we create amazing cinematic content about your property. I've been extremely successful with this strategy. I sold everything that I had, currently trying to rebuild my my listings. So I'd love to speak with you. My phone number is 203. Thank you so much. Have a great day. All right, so I just gave out my freaking cell phone. Whatever. It's not like anybody cares and wants to call. Say hello. You guys can call and say hello. I am calling on expired listings today. That is the plan, to see if I could try to find some new buyers or new sellers and fill out my listing portfolio. I used to have 6 to 8 listings at all times, and obviously revolving. And it's just gotten really tight out there. There's not much inventory. So back to square one, doing the things that work, calling on expireds and seeing if I can get through to somebody. So anyway, like I said, probably the first time I've ever said it, but it's not hard to find my info. All people have to do is look me up. I am a realtor. So let's keep going. We have another property to call on here. I don't know if I'm going to get anybody on the line, but I am giving it a shot today. I never really do this. It's a very awkward thing to do, to cold call people. You'll see I'll get slammed in the face. Maybe I'll have a nice conversation with someone, but most times you get slammed in the face with these phone calls. But I'm still doing it anyway. Here we go.
You've reached 914-330-3695. Leave a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.
Hi, James. This is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. I was just calling about your expired listing. I wanted to talk to you about an extremely fresh approach that I'm offering. I'm a social media influencer as well, just around 100,000 followers between all platforms. And I create a show called Discover Connecticut, which highlights the communities, the small businesses, and the real estate in all of the towns that we love. And I do Discover Norwalk. I would love an opportunity to speak with you and show you how I can incorporate your property into this Discover Connecticut experience, creating really action-packed cinematic video on a weekly basis to differentiate your property from the rest of the marketplace. I'd love to speak with you. My phone. Hilly said he's got someone put his number out there and he's got 100 calls a month from some chooch. Oh goodness. Batty, how are you? Good to see you. Tumbleweed in the house. I'm actually calling on expired listings. Last night after the show, I wrote down everything for the month. Every end of the month and the beginning of the next month, you're going to see all of the expireds, because most people put the 31st or 30th of every month. So the first, you'll always see at least a handful of listings that are opportunities for you if you're a realtor. So this to me is my chance to see if I can get in front of some of them. And let's see if we could have an opportunity to maybe have a conversation or get a call back later on today. So this is all off the cuff. I mean, this is cold calling. This is as bad as it gets. People like to have those warm calls. I'm calling people that don't want to hear from me. Let's keep going. Getting all voicemails today.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Not a bad
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hello, Mark. My name is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker, and I'm also the host of a show called Discover Connecticut. I noticed that your house expired, and I saw it was withdrawn first, so I was curious to see if there's a story there. But I would love to chat with you about how we could differentiate your property from the rest of the marketplace with a show I created called Discover Connecticut. It highlights the small communities and the people that make this place tick, or all these towns tick. And I'm creating content, and I'm incorporating it into Discover Connecticut, creating content for all my social media platforms. And I've built up around 100,000 followers on all my platforms combined. And my concept that I've been very successful with is to create content about your property, not just take photos and then wait for buyers to come. I proactively create content weekly that's cinematic, and it will hopefully bring us the buyer we're looking for. So I'd love an opportunity to just chat with you for a few minutes. It's Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Could be bad calls, could be good calls. I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out how to get somebody to call me back here. So let's check out the next one. We're rolling down the list, guys. We're going one by one here. And hopefully I find at least one listing out of this bunch. Or at least one conversation instead of just voicemail after voicemail.
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please be sure you have the right number in mind.
I got others here for that person. Let's see if we can get lucky. Let's see what we got.
The number you have dialed.
Same thing. That one may be a tough one. Let's try one more number. More rings than usual.
Boston Post Road, Milford, Connecticut. Our store hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6, and on Sunday, 12 to 5. We're sorry you missed your phone call. We're either helping a client or on the phone. Please leave a message, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you.
After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
Hello, my name is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. I'm not sure if this is the right phone number. I'm trying to see if I can reach Julia, the owner of a property in Shelton, Connecticut on Elderberry Lane. I saw it expired, and I was curious if I could speak to you about a fresh approach. I'm the creator and host of a show called Discover Connecticut, which highlights the communities, the small businesses, and the real estate in Lower Fairfield County. I create the show weekly, and something I do that's different from all the other realtors out there is I create content for your property. So weekly, we'll have new cinematic video that showcases features of your property, differentiating you from the rest of the marketplace. I'd love an opportunity to speak with you, and hopefully we can talk about a strategy which will open you up to the deepest pool of qualified buyers. Hope to hear from you soon. Again, it's Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker and Discover Connecticut. That was about as perfect a voicemail as I could ever leave right there. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, so we're 6 in. Let's move on to John. Stanford. Here we go, John. Pick up my fucking call, man. I'm doing the most awkward thing you could ever do, which is cold calling people for listings.
The number you dialed is not in service.
Oh,
Please check the number and dial again. OV12.
All right, no, that one's not working, so let's try the next one. I write down whatever numbers I could find. I write all the old ones, and maybe you get lucky and find someone. Nope.
The number you have dialed is not.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me it's not in service anymore. If this one's not in service, guys, we have to move on to the next call. Clippy. It's ringing.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, this message is for John. I'm not sure if this is the correct number. I'm calling about an expired listing at 90 Akbar, and I just wanted to see if you may be open to a super fresh approach. I'm not just a realtor with Coldwell Banker. I'm also a social media influencer and the host of a show called Discover Connecticut, Discover Stanford. And I'd like to see if I can incorporate your property into the show. What I do is create content for my listings. I don't just take photos and then wait for a buyer to come. We actually continue to hit the market with very cinematic and engaging videos and pull people in order to sell your property as quick as possible. Disconnected. Akbar! Gosh almighty. All right, next one. Let's go, Sergio. We're doing it. We are doing it, Serge. Yes, this is a piece of wood. That's how I roll, you know? I got wood everywhere. Mark has wood.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 20352111772 is not available. At the tone, please record.
The fucking hell, man. Disconnecting me. I'm right in the middle. I'm waiting to leave the message. I'm sending a note because obviously I got disconnected there. I'm doing it. It's there. It's in. It's in. Tupac, we're doing it. We're doing cold calls, expired listings edition, getting slammed in the face most likely. This guy's going to slam me in the friggin' face. I know it. I could tell because of the address. Okay, here we go. Wait till you see when someone's pissed off when I call. It's the worst. And then we just make another call.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Michael. This is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker and the host and creator of a show called Discover Connecticut. I saw that your house expired, and I was curious to see if you may be open to a really fresh approach. What I do is create content for my listings. I'm a social media influencer as well, with about 100,000 followers on all my platforms. And on a consistent basis, we'll create cinematic footage about the features of your property in order to continue to goose the market, the social media market, and open up your property to the deepest pool of qualified buyers. I've been extremely successful with this strategy, sold everything that I had on the market. So now I'm just trying to bring this to every seller that's out there looking for something unique. My phone number is 203-247-2655. You can check out Discover Westport. I've done 5 or 6 episodes of that so far, and I'll continue to do that. I will be incorporating my listings into Discover Westport. So every time I do a town episode, we'll be featuring your property on there. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much. Again, it's Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. Take care. Have a nice day. That's all I can do, guys. All I can do. Tyson, you rock. That is an opportunity. Mama's right. I mean, I'm live every day. I'll just promote the hell out of your property daily, you know? So, and that's usually what I do when I do have listings. All right, so we left a message for that dude. Let's move on. Tioman. All right, Tioman. You're going to get slammed in the face on this one, I'm pretty sure. I'm leaving voicemails for everybody. Usually you get somebody on, they're like, what are you bothering me for? You're the 57th agent I've heard from today. I'm like, all right, 57? Let's do it. Tyson's got a haunted house. That would be pretty sweet, actually. Ooh, someone's overseas. They may pick up. I don't expect someone overseas to pick up a United States phone call right now. But hopefully I can get a voicemail at least, because that means there's a real person.
Please leave your message for 51661065505.
Hello, Tiaman. This is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker, and with a show called Discover Westport. I'm actually the creator and host of the show. And I saw your house is expired. It also was withdrawn, so I'm not sure if you took it off for a period of time or if you're planning on going back to the market. But I'd love to speak with you about this extremely fresh approach of doing Discover Westport, highlighting your property. It's part of the episode. The show is about the town, the people, the community, and the 400 years of history under our feet. And I highlight my listings as well while I do these shows. Each week I create fresh, interactive content that we can push out to all the social media audiences. I'm also an influencer online, about 100,000 followers. And what I'd like to do is really shine a light on your property, open it up to the deepest pool of qualified buyers, and differentiate you from everybody else out there in Westport. I'm available whenever you are. Thank you so much. Have a great day. You know? You have the same shirt I'm wearing? Tyson, I'll help you sell that haunted house. We'll do a freaking full episode. The haunting of Tyson's house on the Mark Pires Experience. All right, let's go. What do we have next here? We got more. We move on from Tiaman to Jolanta. All right, Jolanta, we're coming for you. No slamming me in the face today. Nice conversations, okay? You want to sell your house. I want to help you sell your house. You know? All right, here we go.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Of course.
Please be sure you have the right number in mind and have dialed it.
I did. I dialed it correctly. Next one. We have multiple numbers here for this lady. Of course, I'm not telling anybody they're on the air either. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but whatever. It's audio. You know?
Hello.
Hi, is this Jolanta?
Excuse me?
Is this Jolanta?
No, a guy used to have this number like 3 years ago or something.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so you're not connected to a property in Wilton, Connecticut, I guess.
No, somebody from your company called me about a half hour ago. Okay.
See that? I was telling everybody that. Okay, I apologize for bothering you. Have a great day.
No
okay?
problem.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
See, guys, I'm late. You see that half hour ago, she got a call. So people are doing the same thing I'm doing, and they're calling and they're trying to get through. MJ, I don't have time to chat. I'm sorry. I got to do this and I got to get right to work. It's 9:30 right now. I got so much to do today. Let's see. I'm trying to get, oh, gosh, I guess that's not the right number either. Let's try it one more time. All right. That's not the right number. 914. Yeah, this is very much impromptu for me to come on and do this because I have so much to do today, but I thought it'd be unique. Hi, is this Jolanta?
Sorry?
Hi, is this Jolanta?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm calling in regards to a property in Wilton, Connecticut. That's not your property, is it?
No.
Okay, I apologize for the call. Have a nice day. Sorry.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, so that's a no-go. We're getting nowhere on that one. Dang it. Last call. This is the last one I have here. I don't feel like I got through to anybody. Left some voicemails, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they're good enough to get a call back. We'll see. Lynn and Nelson. Hello? Hello?
Hi, you've reached Lynn Latimer. Leave me a message. Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, Lynn. My name is Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker, and I'm also the creator and host of a show called Discover Connecticut. And I do Discover Wilton, and I'd love to speak with you about incorporating your property in Discover Wilton and trying to sell your property to the deepest pool of qualified buyers. I actually create content weekly for your property instead of just taking photos and waiting for a buyer to come along. We not just create the content, we post it on Discover Connecticut platforms, on my own personal platforms. Got about 100,000 followers online, and the more content we create, the better our chances to reach that buyer that we're looking for. My whole concept of this approach is to open you up to the deepest pool of qualified buyers and see if we can get the most money for your property. If you have time to discuss this strategy, you can see Discover Connecticut on YouTube and see a couple episodes of Discover Wilton and see what it's all about. I hope to hear from you soon. It's Mark Pires with Coldwell Banker. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. That's it, guys. I don't know. You know what I mean? I did it. I called them. I left the voicemails. Nobody picked up. One person. She was not the owner. Or two. They were not the owners. Do not call me back, Amy says. Well, I hope that I do get calls back. That's the reason we do it, is to try to see if we can sell some property. My house did expire. Life goes on. Yes, it does. You know what, though? If you don't make those phone calls, somebody will. Someone's going to get those listings, and they're all saleable, especially in this market. There's just nothing going on. So I would say if you can, put yourself in that uncomfortable position and make those calls, because you just never know. I could tell you several stories where I was like thinking I'm not going to call. Like, they don't want to hear from me. And then finally I was just, I'm going to call, and then I got the listing. So it happens. If I get anything from today, I will keep you guys updated. I don't think it's going to happen because usually I get people on the phone and have a chance to kind of have a back and forth with them, leaving voicemails. They got 50 voicemails. They're going to just go erase them all one by one. They won't even get to the, hey, I do a show called Discover Connecticut, So the one thing I could do, which is something I typically don't do, but I probably will, is may follow up tomorrow with another phone call and see if I can reach some of these people. And see what happens. At the end of the day, you got to take every shot, especially in a market like this. There's no inventory. I'm out there scavenging, trying to find new clients, new buyers, new sellers. This is the worst time I've ever seen in real estate because of the amount of property on the market, the amount of agents out there all looking for business, and this kind of, tumultuous time with the financial, rates and everything and inflation. It's a very, very difficult time to be a realtor, to be a seller, to be a buyer. To be a seller, it's the best time in history. My man Ron in the house, so good to see you. So don't know if I'll keep this feed up or if I'll erase it. I have no idea. I did blurt out my phone number 6,433 times. I don't think that matters because it's not hard to find. It really isn't. But I usually don't say it on the air, but I did consistently today. But hey, you want to call and leave a voicemail or say hello or troll, that's fine. I'll say hello back. I'll troll you back. Are you gonna be, But I do appreciate you guys popping in for this. This was an extremely uncomfortable live because I'm making phone calls to people that don't know me, don't want to speak to me. In fact, they want to get off the phone as quick as possible when they hear from someone they don't know. So maybe I'll do this again, maybe not, probably not, but depends. I'm not sure if this is something people enjoy, seeing that kind of on the ledge and just waiting to see what happens. But yeah, this is part of the game. This is part of being a realtor. You got to make uncomfortable calls. You got to walk into places and introduce yourself and somehow create business. We're not in the business of selling homes. We're in the business of lead generation. Lead generation. Yeah, I'll try to, Buck. They do like to troll. But at the end of the day, guys, every realtor is really just in lead generation. They're not in selling homes. We negotiate for our clients when we get to that part. But the most important thing is, where are you getting business? And that's a hard thing to find. Tupac says you can watch this every day. I may have to do the cold calls every day. Just a quick clip. But anyway, I do appreciate you guys. I am off to the day-to-day routine of trying to find a new piece of real estate. So anyway, you guys are awesome. Oh, I recorded this whole thing too? Gosh almighty. Didn't realize I was doing that. I actually started recording the first two phone calls. I just did I was like, I'll just record myself, and then if there's anything good, I'll drop it later. And I was like, okay, we're just going to go live. Let's do the uncomfortable live. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, you're awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope to see you when we do it again, which could be later, but now I've done it live today, so you just don't know. Let's see. Probably still come on for a little music tonight. Guys, we hit 16,000. That's pretty cool. I just want to say thank you to the first 16,002 subscribers to the Mark Pires Show. Very, very happy to see you here. Hopefully we continue to just double that on a daily basis. Guys, daily, right? It just took us 6 years to get here, but let's double it daily, you know? I think we should do that. Anyway, I'm going to pop this on for you guys if you want to just get some extra jam. This is from last night. This is that piece of music called Blues on Fire, and I have not released it. It will be edited and shorter when it is released, but that's the long version, 12 minutes if you want to just get into some freaking crazy jam. That's a sick one. Last night was nuts. Power to the people. Oh my goodness. If you've not heard that yet, just push play on yesterday's episode. Scroll to like, I don't know, 15 minutes in. But the first part of the show was awesome too. So whatever, I would just push play. Yesterday's show was pretty much fire. I will be trying to upload and then cut that. The day before was fire. We wrote 3 songs. It's just been back to writing songs. Doing some covers, but writing music again here on a daily. So join us when we do it. And I hope to see you later, not tomorrow. I hope to see you before tomorrow. Let's see, can we get this? Where's my feed? No. I'm looking for it, guys, so I can say goodbye to you. Here we go. I want to thank you. Guys, there's 2 likes. What are we talking about here? Here we go. Couldn't get likes from you guys while you came in to support the show. Hillybilly, Tupac, Restreambot. Anybody else that's out there, thank you so much. Appreciate your support. I will hopefully see you later on. Let's see who's on with us. We got 1 on D-Live. Nice. And BeatSeat's watching. BeatSeat people, you're awesome. Thank you for watching the show. If you can, also subscribe to the Mark Pires channel and Discover CT. Discover Connecticut, you could type in. That'll work too. Anyway, until tomorrow or later, it's Mark Pires with Discover Connecticut and Coldwell Banker Realtor. Hello. Cold calls. We did it today. Cold calls with Coldwell Banker's Mark Pires here in Connecticut. Ron, my brother. Hilly, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you on the next cold calling session here if we do it. Till later.